They didn't let us die. They just didn't know we were dying. Not until it was too late. From the surface, Earth looked peaceful when it went dark. No grand explosion, no final broadcast, just a slow, flickering fade, like someone dimming the lights in an empty room. For the first time in millennia, there were no signals from the third planet, no hum of communication, no accidental leaks from satellites, no static chatter, just silence. Across the stars, there were those who noticed. The Osashari, who mapped electromagnetic fields the way others map rivers. The Velari, whose children once listened to distant pulses for lullabies. The Singtari, who believed all sentient species must eventually speak the same word. Help. They noticed, and they mourned. But none of them had ever met us. Not really. They didn't even know our name. Because we were too late. Humanity never lacked imagination or spirit. We looked at the stars and dreamed constantly of being found. But dreaming isn't the same as reaching. We were still learning to crawl through space while our world burned beneath us. By the time we tried to speak clearly into the void, we were already coughing on ash. The signals we sent, they were weak, scattered, brief. The nearest receivers were light years away. By the time our voice reached someone, we were gone. There is a term in Velari, untranslatable, but close to. The sorrow of arriving too late to save someone you didn't know, but would have loved. They say it when young stars collapse before their planets form. Now, they say it for us. Human extinction wasn't unique. Most sentient species never make it past their adolescence. Not because the cosmos is cruel, but because intelligence outpaces wisdom. They invent fast enough to destroy, but not wise enough to stop themselves. They light the match before learning what fire does. The universe is full of ghosts. There are monuments now, not on Earth. No one dares touch the grave, but elsewhere, in languages we'll never read. Hollowed moons etched with our final frequencies. A song made from our last static pulses. The Singtari call it elegy for the unheard. Some species even adopted Earth customs, small ones, a tribute to who we might have been. Because the truth is, no one wanted to see us die. They just didn't hear our scream in time. And now, the stars listen a little harder. Not for us, but for the next voice crying out before it flickers and fades.